What's up, everybody? Well, I know I've been slacking off and making some more YouTube videos, but believe me, I have not shied away or thought about abandoning my YouTube channel, or my other channel in that matter. But today, I'm here to bring you another Hoover Elite upright. Here I bring you a Hoover Elite 200. This is literally the bare bones Hoover Elite that you can get back then. This is, however, not another vacuum that's in my vacuum collection. And frankly, I have way too many Elites to begin with. This is actually a fix-up project from where I work. I saw this in the back of a janitor's closet, and it was just sitting there gathering dust. I looked over it and I thought it looked structurally sound. Talked to my supervisor, said I could take it home, fix it up, and maybe potentially give it back to them if they want it. And so now here it is, all cleaned up after I just finished gone through and entirely cleaning it out. So I figured, since I currently have it in my possession, why not do a video on it? Because I have a lot of fans who like seeing vacuum videos. So anyway, like I said, this is the bare bones of the Hoover Elite series. Literally the base model of Elite. It has no stair cleaning handle, no carpet height adjustment, no headlight, none of that. So anyway, let's go ahead and show you the bag. To get access through these bags, you just simply pull the top tab off like so, slide it off to either the left or the right, and it's going to be kind of hard to do this one-handed. But anyway, that's how you get access to your top fill Hoover Type A bag. Very large. I am running a Hepa Type A just for, I like their filtration, and they're much better than a paper bag. And it helps preserve the condition of the outer cloth bag, so it doesn't collect dust as easy as it would with a paper bag. Let me just put that tab right back on. So anyway, as we come down here, being the base bare bones Elite, obviously it has no headlight or carpet height adjustment. In fact, it says it has automatic height adjustment, meaning that the bottom wheels are actually fixed to the base plate of the vacuum. Actually, they just stay in one position, which is the lowest carpet height adjustment setting. As you can see also on top here, it does have edge cleaning. However, this is quite a gimmick. Unless it has strong enough agitation, it's not going to entirely clean it up all the way to the edge. So anyway, as we flip it underneath, you do have your single row brush roll. This is the original brush roll. It's not in the best condition because the bristles are quite worn down, but the commercial environment that this is being used in, I don't think it really matters anyway. They deal with a lot of very low pile carpets, and these things would easily get chewed up, so I got no problem not replacing it, so it should do fine. But the bristles are medium stiff. And you have a second section that kind of acts as a beater bar. So anyway, let's go ahead and turn it over to show you the model number. It's Hoover Cleaner model U4467. To serial date these old Hoovers, essentially the first 4 digits I can tell you are the month and the year. Right here it says it was made in in 04/91, so that means it's made of April of 1991. But what really gets me is this sticker over here says 1988. Not too sure why they put that there when this clearly was serial dated of 1991. Well, I'm not sure, but I know for a fact the Elite Series debuted in '88. And I do remember there was another version of this Elite 200 that was mint green. But anyway, for household use only, made in the USA. It's one nice thing to love these old Hoovers, is they're US-made machines, and they're not Mexican-made like the wind tunnels, although those are pretty good, but they're not anything like the Chinese junk that Hoover makes today. As you can see, the wheels on the back here are what look to be covered in some packaging tape. I'm not too sure, but I'm thinking this, I do not believe Hoover actually did this. I believe whoever owned this before actually did this just to preserve the condition of hardwood floors so it doesn't scratch them up, which kind of makes sense because these wheels are just entirely plastic and they will scuff and scar delicate hardwoods. So back here is just simple, any other Elite. You have your simple, this is unfortunately only a 24-foot cord. You got your power switch off to the side, typical Elite, which runs through a little plastic rod, runs down into the main rocker switch down in the valley of the motor. And I think I pretty much brought up all of its features, so for now, let's just go and release the cord and plug it in and give it a run. This is, in fact, its original cord, which is a nice light gray color. And what really gets me is that there are actually no cuts, nicks, or frays anywhere in the cord. For how dusty I got this, the cord, surprisingly, is in excellent condition. So, this is why I figured this thing was kind of worth saving. So, let's go ahead and plug it in. And now, I'll go ahead and turn this thing on and demo it for you guys. Now, I think pretty much any of you who have grown up with these vacuums, myself included, probably knows these things can be loud, so headphone users beware. even after cleaning it up, I will say this thing runs flawlessly. And what really surprised me, I thought, being that it was all dusted up, and even when I got it, it even had no bag, I was expecting the fan to be shattered. And if it was, I probably wouldn't have been able to go much further unless I got a new old stock fan for this thing. But luckily I turned it on and it ran this perfect. The only issue it had, which probably why I got shoved in the closet and forgot about for so many years, the belt snapped off. So instantly right away I knew it was going to need a belt. But also one thing I kind of forgot to show you is that this has a 5 amp motor, which is why it doesn't run nearly as loud as some of the 7 amp Elites I've seen or have. So this runs very nice, and it's seemingly pretty quiet for what it is. So anyway, before we go, I'm going to show you a nice little attachment converter that actually comes with these vacuums. I do believe these were sold separately back then. But for any of you who own Elite 200s or Elite 350s or even the Elite 600s, probably knows that there is an attachment converter that you could actually buy for these things, and that actually will clip onto the bottom of the base plate of the machine, so you are able to use tools with it. And I will go ahead and demonstrate this right now. The only downfall is because this is a direct air based vacuum, the suction is pretty abysmal. So anyway, to attach it, you just simply hook whatever tool you want up to it, and then just twist this little locking tab, and it locks it in place. Right over here you have your dusting brush. Right over here are actually 2 attachments that this originally didn't come with. These are actually attachments I actually pulled from one of my Hoover canisters, but surprisingly enough, they fit right in place and lock on just as they should. So if any of you who have one of these old Hoovers with the attachment converter, you can just simply buy canister attachments and they will work just as good. And last but not least, your upholstery brush. I'm going to turn this off. Go ahead and unbolt this from the vacuum. I will admit, one thing I do like about the canister upholstery tools is that they have these little rubber teeth on the back. Hoover, why did you not decide to put these on your upright upholstery tools as well? Because they're just nothing but straight plastic, which I feel like they did a little bit more fine detail when they made their canisters back then instead of their uprights because of stuff like this. But other than that, I hope you've enjoyed this video of the Hoover Elite 200, the base and first version of the Hoover Elite upright. Be sure and stay tuned, and don't forget to like, rate, comment, and maybe hit that subscribe button while you're at it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.